So section 2.4, it's not very long. There's only 5 examples. So it's just kind of some extra information, probably too much to put in one section, so they kind of made a separate section. But one of the things we're talking about are parallel lines. So parallel lines are the kind that don't intersect, like railroad tracks. You know, you have one line and the other line, and they're just never going to cross. And parallel lines have the same slope. So I'll give you a little bit of notation. If we say this is line 1 and call this one line 2, then we would say the slope of line 1 is equal to the slope of line 2. So they both have the same slope, the same rise and run. That's why they don't intersect. Okay, so one of the things they often ask us to do is come up with an equation of a line that's parallel to another line. So here it says write an equation of the line passing through -3, 1 and parallel to the line y equals 2x plus 1. Express the equation in point slope form and slope intercept form. So something on this is, I wanted to show you what they're talking about because sometimes it's a little confusing. But if I look at this equation, I can graph that equation, right? So I know the y-intercept is b. I'm sorry, the y-intercept is 1. And I know the slope is 2. So I can make it 2 over 1. So rise 2 and run 1, rise 2 and run 1. And so there's a line going this way. That is this line here that I've circled in orange, okay? That is the line. Now we're trying to find the equation of a line that's parallel to this, but goes through -3, 1. So where's -3, 1? -1, 2, 3, 1. It's right there. And if it has the same slope, it would go up 2 and over 1. Oops. Anyway, that's a picture of what's going on. We're trying to find the equation of that line. Okay? We know the slope. The slope is 2, because it's got to be the same as the orange line. It's got to have the same slope, otherwise they won't be parallel. And we know a point on the line. We know it goes to the point -3, 1. Then we can use point slope form. It says y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. And so there's my slope, and here's my x sub 1 and my y sub 1. I put everything in. Again, it's got the minus minus a thing going on, but we can fix that. Okay. So they ask us to write it in point slope form. This is fine for point slope form. I don't really find that form super helpful, so I wouldn't leave my answer like that. I would put it in slope intercept form, which they also ask for that. So that means distributing, then adding the 1. And so you get y equals 2x plus 7. I would rather see it in that form, okay? But they did ask for both, so I've shown both.